you buying a house long distance? Well, that's what we're talking about today, and we are starting right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karin Carr, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams in Savannah, Georgia. I post new videos every Monday about all things real estate in the Savannah area. So are you buying a house long distance? Well, I've got 5 tips to help make your life easier. Tip number 1, do your research. If you are moving to an area that you've never been to before, so for instance in Savannah, we have all sorts of different areas. We've got Effingham County, we've got Pooler, we've got Richmond Hill, we've got the downtown area, the south side, we've got closer to the beach out on the islands, and they all have their various pros and cons. So you need to figure out, where do you want to live based on what's important to you? Do you want to be where the good schools are? Do you want to have a good commute distance in the morning? Do you want to be where there are lots of other families that have small kids because you do? Do you want to have an area where you can walk everywhere because you're a single person and you want a more urban environment? So do your research, start trying to narrow it down so that if you're only going to come to town for, say, a long weekend, you're not looking at houses that are 30 miles apart. We're trying to narrow it down to make the best use of your time when you come to town for your house hunting trip. Tip number 2, see if you can find a local real estate agent in the area where you're going that will help you long distance. I work with a ton of buyers that are moving here from out of the area. So what I do is I go to the properties they're interested in and I take videos and send them the videos so that they can watch them from wherever they live now. That way they can kind of get an idea of, what is the area like, and do I like this house? Do I want to see this house when I come to town for my trip, or did it not meet my needs so I can just cross it off the list? Tip number 3 is then narrow it down. So let's say you've identified maybe 2 or 3 towns where you want to consider living, and you've been looking at a bunch of houses online and you've narrowed it down. If you're only coming to town for a couple of days, seeing 30 houses really isn't realistic. It's going to be incredibly stressful, and for you, they're just going to all blend together, and then you can't remember, well, which was the one that had that really awesome kitchen, because now you can't remember, you've just seen too many. So try to narrow it down so that you're going to see a reasonable number of houses when you are here in town. Tip number 4 is know your market. Rely on the real estate agent that's helping you to tell you, is it a buyer's market there? Is it a seller's market there? That's going to help you craft a strong offer that has a better likelihood of being accepted. If there are 100 houses for sale and only 50 buyers out there shopping, then it's a buyer's market. If there are 50 houses for sale and 100 buyers out there shopping, then it's a seller's market. And you need to know what kind of activity is going on in your market so that you know how to craft the strongest offer that has the best likelihood of getting accepted the first time around. Tip number 5 is do your inspections anyway. So you came to town, you looked at a bunch of homes, you found the right one, you wrote an offer, and yay, it was accepted, and now you go back home. Do your inspections anyway. Your real estate agent can attend those inspections on your behalf. It's really important that you don't skimp on the inspections if you are not personally there to be going through the house to check all these things out yourself. And last but not least is a bonus tip, the actual closing. How are you going to do it? Are you going to close out of state, or are you going to fly back for the closing itself? I highly recommend that you fly back, and here's why. If you sign, let's say that you live in Nebraska and you are going to sign all of your loan docs in Nebraska, you may have to sign at a local title company or a local real estate agent's office and do all of that paperwork. They FedEx it back, and then the closing attorney here in Georgia gets it and says, oops, you missed a signature on page 1. That is a huge pain. It can delay your closing, and then the seller is not happy. Nobody's happy if it doesn't get closed on time simply because of a clerical error. There's also an additional fee for doing that. By the time you add a couple $100 worth of fees, you probably could have just bought a really inexpensive plane ticket. So if at all possible, fly to Savannah or drive to Savannah, sign all of the paperwork, and then go back to your town again. It's the less likelihood of something going wrong. So now you know how to make your life easier and less stressful if you are buying a house long distance. If you're thinking about coming to the Savannah area, check out this video right here where I talk about the virtual reality house hunting experience. I've got a lot of clients that are doing it right now, and it's overwhelmingly helped them enormously, and everyone's giving me really positive feedback about it. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, as always, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you're thinking about moving to Savannah and have any questions, and share it with a friend. I post new videos weekly, and consider subscribing to my channel if you like what you see. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one. I don't think I want to do that part.